So I've got a birdhouse that has been out in the elements a while, and it just really needs a little bit of work. It also, I was trying to decide if I should just buy a new one, but I think I'm going to take this down and give it a little overhaul. Look what I found. I found a little bird nest inside of the birdhouse. I've never seen a bird go in here. So I am actually going to put that in a Ziploc bag. So I went ahead and put it in a plastic bag, and I wore gloves just so there wouldn't be any scent. So all I'm going to do right now is just kind of clean this up a little bit. I've got some little pieces that need to be like re-glued onto the windowsills, and a lot of this is just peeling paint. It's like I said, it's been out in the elements. A lot of this just hasn't been treated, so you know, they look great in the house, but when you put them out dealing with any of the, you know, the wind and the rain, you're going to have problems with it. So I'm going to use a little bit of chalk paint on this, but I'm also going to use some polyurethane. A lot of this is just very warped. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start by gluing on a little bit better this some of this roofing. I'm going to use some E6000, and I'm also going to use some hot glue. So I'm going to start off by trying to get this on the best that I can. I've got some hot glue. And some E6000. So we'll see if we can't get this stuck together a little bit better, because it is a mess. And some of this, we're not really going to be able to do much with it, but we're going to try. Some of this, all we're going to do is just try to get it on here a little bit more securely. A lot of these are not going to come off. So we're just going to add a little bit of hot glue underneath them, just to get them on here a little bit stronger. So I think what I'm going to do is just repaint this roof with a little bit lighter color, and then I'll put a sealer on it when I'm done. I mean, not today, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I think it'll help the roof. I got everything glued on that I could, and I don't really care if I get any paint along the edge here, because I'm really trying to, I'm going to go back and paint all that white. So I really just want to get as much paint as possible on this roofing, on these shingles. And then tomorrow, after it dries, I'll come back and do the I'll come back and cut in around it. So this is going to be a little bit lighter than what I had when it was up on the roof, but I think between the white and the tan, I think it's going to be really pretty. So this is the top, and I glued the little pieces on, but you can see I've lost some of them. You really couldn't tell when you were down further below. It's just a mess. This thing is just a mess. But I am going to show you what it's going to look like just as soon as I get these little roof tiles painted. All right, I just wanted to show you how this is looking since I painted the roof. I'm probably gonna do 2 coats. I'll probably put a coat on tomorrow after it dries. Hi everybody, I'm on to day 2 of painting my birdhouse. So let me show you how the roof came out. So this is my birdhouse so far. Everything's been glued down. I've got the roof painted and it's looking a lot better. So now I'm going to go ahead and start painting the white part of the birdhouse. Okay, so I've got my paint mixed up, and what I'm going to do now is just have available a couple of these. Here's my birdhouse. I have the first coat of white paint on it, and I'm going to be putting another coat on. Not sure if it's going to be later today or if it's going to be tomorrow morning, but already it's looking a whole lot better. So all I'm doing right now is just painting the front of the birdhouse. I'm putting the second coat on. Alrighty, our house is all dried, and so I am going to put this bird's nest back in as easily as I can. Leave my gloves on so I don't leave any additional smell in it.